Yes, sir, guys. Listen, it's all clicked in together with a little assistance from Lou and a little assistance from different parts of the community. Guys, it's all brought together. I think that we have the best resolution for understanding how XRP is going to hit 10,000 per coin plus 20,000, 30,000. It was all laid out in front of us. Same what I brought. We had the Master Card information that came out, which again I said was massive. That was the only trigger. We had to sit back and we had to say, okay, what's correlating with that, right? Well, here's what's going on. Let's tap down into it. Our currently sitting Bitcoin is sitting at 38,849. As we mentioned, above that 37,000 point is bullish, guys. Once a Bitcoin hits 40,000, which is going to come quickly after we hit that 39,000. The FOMO that's going to kick in, guys, I believe that's going to be the cue of what we officially know as the bull rally that is about to ensue. And as everybody knows, we are stable coin, so we're pulling up. XRP, as it should be doing, is bumping back up, sitting at 61 cents. We're looking again for that 75-cent price target before we break on the wayward dawns. But let's pull on down. How would it get to 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000? Guys, the current price right now per ounce of gold is at $2,000. This is going to continue to rise going into financial district, right? Let's go and see who says that better, right? We're going to skip over here. We'll come back around to this here. All right. This is what I forgot what he was. Oh, the head of finance marketing at the Dutch Central Bank, right? When asked about the use case of digital assets, we do see potential in settlement efficiency of digital assets for cross-border payments, typically between Ripple and Swift. Y'all rock with me. I'm about to pull this all together for you now. This is what he said. This is the head of the Dutch Central Bank, financial head, right? Now let's listen here. Tap in with me, tap in with me.
The problem, you say, but Bart said, what problem is it solving? You don't see it, or you think it's all hunky-dory with the financial system and we don't need any more disruptive innovation?
So we do see potential in settlement efficiency, for example, in cross-border remittances. There was an interesting piece today in the Financial Times about the battle between Ripple and Swift. So Ripple is the challenger and Swift is the incumbent institution.
Notice, the guys, I want you to understand the utilization. You might think it's moving sluggish in America. Understand, America's going to get pulled into the fact that they have to come with it. And I further believe that this is actually part of plotting the plan. Our government had to put a stall on XRP until they figured out how they could use it or how they could have some type of control over top of it. But understand that our coin is the only coin that has the legal clearance or legal definitivity that it is not a security right. No other coin has that. Understand that some of these favorite coins are going to go through that same trial, but XRP has now already been through the clear. It's only green skies.
You'll see this more and more because there is some inefficiency there. Everybody agrees on that. It takes too much time to send your euros to zlotys in Poland.
Talking about the Swift system.
Or UK dollars, UK pounds to zlotys. So institutions are working on this and they are applying technologies such as these.
Let's talk about the problem. You say,
and he said they're working, they're applying technology such as these being XRP, as he mentioned. Now, putting on through further, all right? We'll tap back into that here. All right, from the same bank here. Gold, if there's a financial crisis, the gold price will skyrocket and official gold reserves can be used to underpin a new gold standard, according to the Dutch Central Bank, by saying gold will be the safe haven of choice during financial collapse. DNB confesses its own currency, the euro, does not weather all storms. Financial and liquidity crisis is coming, and hedging metals to preserve one's wealth is a good idea. Now, guys, you got to understand, we just had the information them talking about XRP for cross-border, being able to do cross-border, right? They are literally saying here, something is coming, guys. We're in the wake of a massive financial collapse that I think is bigger than all of us are expecting. But understanding this is not a collapse, this is a reset, and this is the onlook of the greatest generational wealth transfer. Understand, it all comes from the fire like a phoenix. But understand this. This bank has already mentioned XRP. They're going to be utilizing a new gold standard to be underpinned with gold. It's a crypto, right? Well, there's a perfect setup asset in XRP Ripple that literally does this as far as cross-border settlement. XRP is going to be pinned to gold, and that is how you're going to get your price of XRP. Which hence then pulls into how we have now Master Card coming in, Cash App, all these different banks that are coming in and now saying, or not even banks, public means that doing day-to-day transactions that are now popping up at the same time, right? This is how they're gonna hit 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 per coin of XRP. It's going to be based off the price of gold, and the price of gold itself is going to be what's going to levy and carry as we are going into a financial strife. We're sitting at 2,000 now. This is nothing to what's coming. People are shivering at this point. People have no idea what is going on in the financial climate. And if you're not doing some type of investing and have a decent job, you are getting smothered out here. Literally smothered. People out here toaster strudel. Now let's keep down to it. Dutch Central Bank admits it's prepared a new gold standard. In a recent interview, the Dutch Central Bank DNB shares that it has equalized its gold reserves. They've been collecting a bunch of gold, right? Stacking up on it relative to GDP to other countries in the Eurozone and outside of Europe. This has been a political decision. If there's a financial crisis, the gold price will skyrocket, and official gold reserves can be used to underpin a new gold standard, according to the Dutch DNB, Dutch Central Bank. These statements confirm what I have been writing for the past years about central banks having prepared for a new international gold standard. Guys, this is it all indicators are pointing to this again with the assistance of Uncle Lou that tapped it in and put it all together. We had the points that we're reporting on, but I was like, okay, that I was still just looking at the point and saying, okay, these are going to be things utilizing XRP. XRP itself, the cart is going to be utilized in gold. That is going to be the means of how it's internet transaction, because there's going to be a set standard that has a actual tangible value as well, right? Backed in gold. Similar to how a dollar used to be, right? We've done that in the crypto space where we can transfer faster, you can settle faster. You don't have to do the 7-day, 5 to 7 business day thing. This is instant settlement process, guys. This is the new means for the financial marketplace, and we're on the ground level of it. And I'm sitting up here scooping up coins at 60 cents, guys. Understand, when it take off, when she lusters, don't be mad, sitting up here confused, right? But keep pulling on through. Ripple excites XRP as the medical acquisition brings banks closer. I want to mention this because I want everybody to understand that also tying in with that to bring us back to that point, right? We had that grouping with medical, which is owned by XRP, which Ripple has partnered up with the HSBC, right, which is one of the largest banks in the world, right? Remember now, the HSBC was working on doing a tokenization of gold on their own. We're going to listen to this last little clip of this guy explaining it. But let's just tap through this last little keynote here. You want to read, mentioned 111 times in the Federal Reserve 584-page document investing CBDCs. Is XRP the smoking gun everyone is waiting for? As XRP being the chosen one? The arguments of both for and against XRP against XRP being a good choice for the future rails of money. Rails of money, what would be a rail of money would be gold. Gold would be the thing that you can transfer as money, right? But the fact that it was mentioned 111 times means that it is truly being considered by the Fed. This was the Federal Reserve had a 508-page, almost 600-page document where they mentioned XRP 111 times when discussing the future means or utilizing this as a rail for money, right? A train rail, right? Like carts. We already had this, but let's tap in like here. This will bring it all together. I've done a simple explanation. Give me 2 minutes of time and let's clap this thing. Like I said, if y'all are enjoying the information, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Please continue to grow the channel out. Much love to each and every single one of y'all joining the Money Market. Like I said, we're going to keep bringing bangers. We're going to keep bringing updates to the financial market space, guys, as we are getting ready to get rich. We are doing this for thoughts and yachts. I'm just telling you now. Hold it down. But, of course, before that, you're going to have to weather this storm, this financial reset that's coming in. So this is not the time to parlay yet. When things happen, you need to be ready for it. How are you going to collect money? Things like that. If you don't have your keys on a ballot wallet or some type of cold storage, you're playing around with yourself. I recommend ballot wallet. Check out the description. Let's tap in this video. Oh.
Guys, it's happening.
Fair use.
HSBC just came out last week and announced that they will be tokenizing gold. Now, you may be wondering two things. Who the heck is HSBC and what is tokenizing gold? That sounds really, really complicated. HSBC is one of the largest banks, financial institutions in the entire world, bar none. They have $3 trillion of assets under management, and they are an absolute behemoth in the world of finance, okay? So that's who they are. Tokenizing gold, think about it this way. Take some gold, right? And what you do is you create a digital representation on the blockchain that represents the value of gold. So now you have a digital asset with the same value as physical gold.
I got this man breaking down the whole thing, man. Y'all listen well.
Now it's backed by gold, which is really good.
You got to understand.
You need it to be collateralized, right? So HSBC to tokenize gold. They are the absolute first in the entire history of mankind to tokenize gold. Now, back in May, Webull,
this has already occurred,
the creator of XRP, they purchased a company, a firm by the name of Medico. Medico is a digital asset custodian. So if you own some cryptos or you own this digital gold that they're creating, then you're going to need somebody to custody that for you. It's like a bank that safeguards your assets, okay? Now, HSBC, obviously, they specialize in the custody of people's assets. That's what they do. That's their business, right? They have $3 trillion of assets under management. Now, when they are switching to a digital version of assets, they're going to need a completely new system. And Medico provides that new system. It's a safeguard of people's digital assets. Now, Medico, being owned by Webull, has now partnered with HSBC. And while they are tokenizing gold, you've got to think, if somebody wants to sell that tokenized gold that they have with Medico through HSBC, how are they going to do that? You are going to need an intermediary to be able to transfer that tokenized gold into the currency of your choice. That doesn't just happen, people. You need a digital asset that actually does this function, and that is why they call it financial technology, because XRP, which is they're obviously going to
break it on down for us, man. Listen, this be one of the videos where I'm smashing all this information in. It doesn't get past that. But listen, guys, much love to each and every single one of y'all. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Make sure to like, put the comments down there, guys. Listen, tell me how long have you been holding on to your XRP? Have you been holding on to it since the beginning of the year? Because if so, I want everybody to understand you are still setting up heavy at about what? What was it? 60%? Well, no. Yeah, about 60%, 70% on where we were in January. We were around 32. All right, guys. Hey, hold steady. Understand that we've got the blister coming from the bull rally that's about to ensue in the crypto markets. Just remember, we're watching for that Bitcoin break of 40. Watch the pool. By that time in itself, you already see the uptrend and how it's going to pull those stable coins with it, guys. But like I said, we have all this burning in the background. Things are about to get lifted, and we're sitting here just waiting for a settlement, guys. Stack what you can. I'm just telling you right now. Not financial advice. Much love to y'all, boys. Y'all hold it down. Yes, sir.